It's amazing that Elephone is using Qualcomm because that means it has signed an agreement with Qualcomm to use a top tier SoC instead of a middle of the line chipset like MediaTek. Like, no offense to MediaTek. And Qualcomm's people actually told me that going forward they will use Snapdragon, and they have a phone coming out this year, 2018, with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 chipset. So this is a sign that Elephone is going to become more and more of like a proper phone brand with all the top tier specs instead of like a budget phone brand with like MediaTek chipsets. Again, no offense to MediaTek. So let's start with the unboxing first. But I'm excited to test the phone because I've seen photos of it and it looked pretty damn amazing. So I'm hoping the phone looks close to the real thing. So you have here, which is the USB-C cable. I'm not going to open this yet. USB-C cable. And this is probably a rounded leg China European plug. Yep, Chinese European plug. So in here you have, okay, pretty simple packaging. Just that's it. In here you have a SIM ejector tool. So I'm kind of gonna hurry again today because it's my girlfriend's birthday, so I need to like take her out to dinner. And then in like 5 days, I'm going to Japan to visit a friend, and after that I'm going to Barcelona for MWC, Mobile World Congress. So I won't be in Hong Kong for like 2.5 weeks. So you have a screen protector. This is soft, so not tempered glass, which is better because the screen is curved. When you have a curved screen phone, you probably don't want to use a tempered glass screen protector anyway because 95% of them are trash. And then you have a case. Okay, now let's get to the best part. I'm excited. Okay, so this is the blue color. I was hoping I get the black, to be honest. I like black better. But I'm not gonna complain. Blue is still very nice. I'm just glad it's not like red or freaking like gold or some shit. So, oh, there's nothing to peel off, unfortunately. Okay, so right off the bat, this design looks, I mean, it's not original. It looks like the Samsung Galaxy phones, but damn, this is nice. So you see that you have symmetrical curves front and back right here. And there's a legit curve to the screen. So Elephone's people told me that this is actually like the same type of curving technology that Samsung uses. So we'll see once the device boots up exactly how curved the screen is. Like if you know, the display actually spills off the edge or it just kind of cuts off where the edge stops. Because that's how some of the other we've seen phones in the past do curved screens that are not from Samsung, like the Huawei Mate 9 Pro or the Xiaomi Mi Note 2. And those screens, the display actually didn't go all the way to the curve. It kind of cuts off right where the screen begins to curve, so it's almost a little bit like the curve is just there for looks. So we'll see how this phone is. Okay, wow, okay, so you definitely, the screen actually curves down. This is legit a Samsung style curve. Elephone says they use the same company, the same screen technology, BOE. And it's looking legit. So bezels are really slim too. Shit, man, this looks just like the Samsung Galaxy S8. The S8's bezels are probably a little bit slimmer. But, okay, I'm excited now. I'm gonna set this up, and then I'll be back. Oh, and the fingerprint reader, it's in a good location. This is how the Galaxy S9 is going to look like, actually. So this phone is kind of, you know, it's going by U Pro, but a lot of people will call this the S9. Hey guys, I'm back. So I played with this phone for a couple of hours, and damn, I am impressed. So this video is going to sound like I'm kissing Elephone's ass, but I want you to know that I'm just reporting it as it is, because other companies send me phones too, like Doogie or Oukitel, and if those phones are terrible, I call it out for what it is. This phone is not terrible. This phone is freaking awesome. So first, you might notice, I'm going to go on a little tangent. You might notice that this video is titled Real Hands-On. The reason I say that is because I'm pretty sure I'm one of the first YouTubers to actually get my hands on this phone, but you wouldn't know that if you search Elephone U Pro on YouTube, because there's all these like fake videos out there. So this is a real hands-on because I actually have my hands on the phone. I live in Hong Kong, which is 50 minutes from Shenzhen, where all the phones make. So that's why I get my phones before everybody. So yeah, tech brothers, this site is just trash. It's spam. So what it does is it pulls footage from like the official videos of like you know, phone brands like Doogie or Elephone, and then it'll put like this stupid robot voiceover, like.
Really interesting and beautiful design with curved
See?
edges.
That doesn't sound natural, right? Because the people doing this are like some like Indian or Chinese company, and they have to hire like some dude or robot voice to make the video. So there are a lot of these fake ass Elephone U Pro videos out there, because I guess this phone is popular, so everybody's looking at it. Like 90% of these are fake. None of these people have the phones on their hand, so forget these videos, okay? I have the real hands-on right here. So I'm just going to run off a list of why the Elephone U Pro has impressed me so far. So first of all, this design. It's not original. This is obviously a Samsung Galaxy S8 or S9 kind of clone, but they do a really good job. As I mentioned in the unboxing, look at this display. It actually curves around the screen, and the display looks good. Like, look at this. I'm on white right now, and there's not much color shift. You can't even say this about an expensive phone from, you know, Google. So you check out Instagram stories, full screen, looks really good. That's my girlfriend, actually. It's her birthday. Oh man, yeah, that's her too. So this is her friend, posted all these funny pictures of her. But anyway, so look at the display. It looks amazing. So that's one. Second, this phone runs Android 8.0 out of the box. Again, most budget Chinese phones comes with dated Google software. And it's not just Android 8.0, but Elephone actually designed its own UI for this phone, and it looks pretty good. Can you look at the home buttons? They are obviously not stock Android, and I quite like them. So right here, you have, this is the home button, but it actually, you can tell it's meant to look like the iPhone X's bottom navigation. That's because you swipe up to bring up the app tray. So that's pretty cool, but you press onto the home button, so you press it to go home. And right here, everything works the same. This is recent apps, but one of my favorite things is that's not it. You can also do gestures instead of, you can get rid of the buttons. So let me show you really quick. Navigation key. You can hide navigation keys, and then from here, you use swipe gestures. So how it works is pretty simple. You swipe up from the middle where the home button is to go home, or you swipe from the left to go back. That's the back button. And then you swipe here for recent apps. So everything has been functional so far. So I think this swipe gesture, it's awesome. I think other Google phones should copy it. This is actually not the first phone to do this. The Vivo V7 Plus had it too. So I'm hoping other phones follow suit, because I like swiping around instead of having to press physical buttons in 2018. So the third thing, this phone uses real dual cameras. That's a rarity, because a lot of these budget Chinese phones I've tested, they have a fake second camera, and the bokeh mode it's a scam. It's just a stupid blur around the subject. But this phone actually has, excuse me, I gotta back out of this, actually has real bokeh mode, because there's a real dual camera. Check out this picture. This looks pretty good. It's not on par with like the Google Pixel 2 or the iPhone X's portrait mode, but the blur around this guy is real. It actually blurred all the way around his body instead of just like a circle. Here's another bokeh mode. See, it actually blurred around my entire fist and my hand. So number 4, this phone has a fingerprint reader that's in a pretty good location, better than the actual Samsung Galaxy S8, and face unlock that